No King's Day protests. Crying about tyranny. At a military parade? Yeah, the same military that lets your kombucha sipping, sign waving ass scream fuck the president in public without getting snatched up by the secret police? You're protesting the rise of tyranny in a country where you can literally scream fuck the president in front of a cop, live stream it on 3 different platforms, and then drive home to microwave your plant-based lasagna in peace. Try that shit in North Korea and see if you don't wake up in a fucking labor camp, building a statue of a real king. You're not fighting tyranny. You're throwing a hissy fit at the birthday party of the dudes who literally protect your right to throw them. This is not a revolution. It's a selfie-fueled participation trophy gathering. And you're mad about a parade? It's a fucking parade. Go fucking woosah. And then you got the nerve to yell no kings, yet you worship politicians, celebrities, and influencers like they fart gold dust. You can't even fucking buy socks without checking if your favorite TikTok guru approves it first. Fuck out of here. What this is a straight up fucking branded cry for attention with matching t-shirts and hashtags. And the fucking irony, we won't be silenced. At the same time trying to cancel a dude who misgendered your fucking ferret. You do want a king. You just want one that agrees with you and gives you free Wi-Fi, student loan forgiveness, and gluten-free safe spaces. Meanwhile, the military you're protesting is the only reason you're not in a rice field right now, carving a statue of an actual fucking king, while getting waterboarded with your tears. Bottom line, you don't hate kings, you hate rules. You hate responsibility. And you damn sure hate being told no. So take your little cardboard sign, your organic tears, and go cry somewhere else. America, where freedom is so strong, you're free to hate the very thing that protects it. No fucking kings. You already bowed to the algorithm. God bless America. The only place where you can be this loud and wrong and still go home safe. Now that's fucking freedom.
Just perfect. Just perfect. He perfectly said it. He perfectly said exactly what the left is. These no king protests that just happened all over the country this past weekend were stupid. And literally, for lack of a better word, unneeded. They served no purpose. None. If we had a king in the United States, or a dictator like they like to call Donald Trump, because they call him Hitler, they call him a dictator, they call him Mussolini, Orange Mussolini, they say he loves Putin, they call him all the names in the book. And now they're calling him a king. Mind you, they're the only people calling him king. They said, we want no kings. Nobody on the right is saying that Trump's a king. Trump isn't calling himself a king. Matter of fact, when they asked Trump about this, he literally said, I'm no king. I'm just doing my job. I'm just the president. I'll be out of here in less than 4 years. They're the ones calling him king. But I want to know, in what country on the planet can you protest a dictator, a king, a Mussolini, whatever you want, a despot, whatever you want to call it, and not be disappeared? You want no kings, but you're protesting kings, and you're allowed to do it. And then you do it on the birthday of the same organization, the same people that protect their right to do that bullshit. Because to you, you thought it was a birthday party. It was a birthday present for the president. Never mind the fact that the U.S. Army just became 250 years old. And so it was a significant milestone in our military's history. And I was damn proud of that shit. Because you know why? Because I was in the military. I was in the U.S. Army. And I'll always be proud of my service, and I'll always be proud of my service members. Because those are the people that are willing to give their lives to protect you. And so this was an honor to them, and then you come out and protest talking about you want no kings. Just like he said, you want kings. You do want a king. But you want one that agrees with you, because you had no problem when Biden was in office trying to cancel student loan debt, which is unconstitutional. And he openly said it on video that he didn't care that the Supreme Court ruled against him. He was going to do it anyways. This is a fact. But none of you were out there protesting that the president was going over or usurping the Supreme Court, the supreme law of the land. None of you had that problem. And like he said, none of you have a problem with canceling somebody that you don't agree with. None of you have an actual problem with kings. You just want them to be on your side. You want them to enforce the laws that you care about. You want them to enforce and send people away for not following your rules. What did they do during 2020? They wanted everybody to get a vaccine, an experimental vaccine. And if you didn't get it, these people wanted you out of society. And they wanted it to be enforced by government decree. Is that not the most authoritarian, despot, fucking dictator shit I've ever heard? Is that not it? Because telling me, hey, you need to go get a shot that we haven't really tested, and if you're against it, you don't want to do it, guess what? You can no longer be a member of society. You cannot be let into supermarkets. You will lose your job. You can't go to the parks. You can't do anything. So how are they going to enforce this? Heavy hand from the government. And what is usually that? That's authoritarianism. So these people don't actually mind. I mean, the left is authoritarian. It's the reason why they come out and do all these protests and do all these marches and shit. Because when they don't get their way, they have to come out and try to destroy things. That's literally what happens. And we've been seeing it for the last 10 years. And maybe even longer, but I wasn't paying attention to politics prior to 2015. But these people are truly evil people. They have no problem taking control over your life and having a king as long as the king is doing what they think is okay to do. They just don't like the guy that they think is a king. That's all it is. If they actually like Trump, they'd probably agree. They'd probably be out there celebrating the military that day. These people are garbage. They're garbage human beings. And they openly tell you every day and they show you that they hate this country. They come here, they protest, they wave foreign flags. They tell you how terrible this country is. Mind you, they've never left the country. They think because they went and read a Wikipedia article about how bad America was or how all these other countries are better, or they saw a couple of YouTube videos, they actually know what the fuck they're talking about. When most of them have never left the country, have never seen how people actually live outside of the United States and how much privilege they have. Things that they take for granted that are not so easily available or accessible for people in other countries. The same people who say we want no kings are the people that are okay with the government taking 90% of your income in taxes to fund their little passion projects. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about we want no kings. When you motherfuckers want kings, you want the kings to agree with you. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this video. I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the No Kings protest that just happened over the weekend. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends, man. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.